When steam engines fly, sounds like nonsense, doesn't it? Believe it or not, we're going to show you that a steam engine can indeed fly, but it takes a little help from a machine that was conceived more than 2,000 years ago. To remove the wheels of Nashville's iconic steam locomotive, the 576, required the lifting of the 220,000-pound steam engine 10 feet into the air. Heavy lifting specialist Clark Crane provided mobile cranes to suspend the locomotive long enough to remove the wheels that needed refurbishing off-site. Even though mobile cranes are marvelous examples of modern-day equipment, the technology is the result of an ancient engineering marvel. The use of pulleys and counterbalance levers is an ancient concept. It's believed that the Mesopotamians utilized a pulley system around 1500 BC. There is archaeological evidence that the Greeks used pulley systems to lift heavy objects such as blocks of stones. The Greeks used cranes to help build their temples and buildings, such as the Parthenon. Today, you just have to look up to see all the new high-rise construction on the Nashville skyline to realize the ancient concepts of levers and pulleys is relevant today as it was 25 centuries ago. If you think about it, cranes are essential tools to our modern-day life. Even though cranes come in many varieties, their purpose is much the same. What is a crane? Cranes are simple yet powerful machines to help lift and move heavy objects that make up the materials of our lives. The capabilities of cranes can be immense, but how do they actually work? The lever or balance type of crane uses a long beam or jib balanced at a point known as a fulcrum. The beam then acts as a lever. Using a simple example of a lever, the fulcrum is located between the effort and the load. The closer the load is to the fulcrum, the less effort is needed to lift the load and move it a short distance. When the load is farther from the fulcrum, more effort is needed to lift the load, but the effort can move the load a greater distance. A counterbalancing weight at one end can assist lifting heavy objects at the other end. Other cranes use a pulley or combine the use of a lever and a pulley. The pulley is a machine comprised of a wheel that allows the operator to reverse the direction of a lifting force by pulling down on a rope or a cable. Many modern cranes use pulley systems to lift and move heavy loads. The use of an additional pulley allows the operator to further reduce the effort needed to lift the same amount of weight. To answer our question, when do steam engines fly? We can see steam engines can indeed fly, but only with ancient mechanical know-how and a big lift by modern mobile crane technology.